corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a barber's chair and gave awesome cuts. Now he's a podcaster, his life, he'll talk about it with us. And now it's Jeff FM. Jeff FM.
Who needs Scott, huh? When you got shit like this. Oh, it's a very special episode. Actually, it's like a fucking whatever episode. It is special to some if you guys have watched the Scott cast in the past. And I know a lot of you guys love that show and you've been asking me for a reunion. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I'll get into it because Scott's about to walk in any second. I don't want to disrespect him before he's here. I'd rather him be here while there's a dog's barking. He's here. I'd rather him be here for when I disrespect him to his face. But also he's a nice guy and I'm going to try to be nice. Scott, come on in. Put those headphones on so you can hear what we got going on here. We got a lot of fun little gadgets.
Whose fucking bulldog is that? It maimed me.
Oh, you got bit by Nerf?
No, it was the other one.
Oh, damn. You know what that means, Oscar?
You put the dog down.
We're off to a bad start.
She was only doing her job.
Yeah, she attacked a burglar.
I saw the beware of dog sign after I came in.
Where's the other 5%? He actually was. I think he did get 5%. That was his rate, or was it higher? Probably higher.
Something like 5 or 10.
Pick a mic and talk into it. I know you're rusty.
Well, we never had this whole setup when we were doing it.
We've evolved.
Jay is on his way. He just had to get a little more ready than me.
Yeah, well, we've evolved, but in all fairness, we've had plenty of time while I've been recovering from my accident. And I have these guys in here that I pay on salary, so they have to find stuff to do. So they built this set and they forced me to come back to work, which is nice. I'm getting there. Sunglasses are coming off soon. I might even just rock with them.
The eye looks really good today, actually, since the last time I saw you.
Am I having a good eye day?
Good eye day.
Damn, yeah, I know. Because last time you came by,
we went to cryo.
We went to do cryo, and we went and we did some healthy stuff together. We spent some time together, and I know people are all like wondering what's my relationship with the Vlog Squad and individually who am I friends with. Look, I'm cool with everybody, all right? Scott here saved my goddamn life, and we'll get into that later on. But I got to rant about all my own personal stuff because normally this is what I do now. You remember the Scott cast? I would talk the whole time, and
for sure,
you'd show up a little hungover and be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck.
And I'm now completely 100% sober right now.
Are you really?
Right this second, yes.
You think whiskey gonna help him?
Why did we not have any of this shit when we were doing a podcast? Do you get an ad reads?
I've been dropped by everybody. I've been dropped by Old Spice.
I was dropped by quite a few brand deals myself.
We caught the shit end of the stick there. Yeah, I know. And it's unfortunate. And I'm happy.
I kind of shoved the stick up my own ass, to be honest, and then pulled it out and then gave myself the shit end of the stick.
You did. And you know what? That's what life's about. You know, sometimes you fuck up and you learn from it. And sometimes you fuck up and you do it in front of millions of people and you have to learn while they send you death threats. That's just the game, you know?
All right.
You know the game.
Yeah.
I know the game.
Yeah. Speaking of, dropping all the sponsors, you've probably got it the worst. I had it pretty bad too, but you look much better. You look healthy. You're taking care of yourself and you're sober at the moment. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for that.
It's been like a nice 13 hours today. Sobriety.
Oh, yeah. There you go. But Old Spice dropped me hard. And that was a big, big sponsor. That was my biggest one ever. That was a dream come true when I had got it because I always wanted to make comedy commercials like Old Spice. I loved them. Their products were whatever, you know?
Right in line with like the hygiene, healthcare, haircuts, smelling good sort of stuff. So it was like perfect for you.
It was a perfect fit, but I had bigger plans my whole life. And I mean, the hair is growing. I mean, I might even do a fucking hair reveal this fucking episode. Fuck it. Because I'm pissed off. I saw some shit this week that pissed me off. Can you pull up what Old Spice did? They didn't just fire me. They stole my intellectual property and tried to recreate it and do a shittier version.
So now you're bagging on Old Spice. You have no desire to work for them
again. Fuck Old Spice. Fuck them.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, you want to drop me? Now I'll fucking drop you. You're fucking dead.
You can't fire me. I quit.
You're dead when I get my hands on you. Do you hear me? You're fucking dead.
That's what I'm saying, Old Spice. They made an Old Spice barbershop, and it's a show where they have, look.
No fucking way.
They obviously have a lot more budget than me, and, respect for now, but you made an enemy with a guy that's got nothing to lose. If you didn't get this from my last video, when I went to burn down the kebab shop, I will burn down every Old Spice barbershop. Damn, I'm definitely breaching my contracts right now.
They really upped the quality.
They're going to come back to get their money back. And guess what? I already lit it on fire. I already burned it all. I didn't, but I put it into crypto and it crashed. So essentially I lit it on fire. It would have been more fun to just light it on fire. Go to the profile where they have the people like the barbers that physically replaced me that are in the shop now. And look, I might not be the smartest guy.
They can figure out how to try to recreate it, but nobody can be you, Jeff.
That's right. Nobody can be Jeff's barbershop. And that's why Jeff's barbershop's coming out. And that's why the hat's off, you know, the fucking hats. Is the hat off? The hat's off. Yeah, sorry.
It's just the headphones now.
The headphones.
You're good.
But look at these fucking guys, these fucking jackals that are trying to rip off my goddamn intellectual property. I'm sure they're watching all the episodes. I'm sure they're watching fucking Scott's Christmas one where he throws up in the bowl of whiskey and eggnog.
Whiskey and eggnog. I actually had to explain to someone recently. They were like, "Oh man, that was a gnarly episode. It was hard to watch. You were so drunk." And I was like playing it up for the camera. And he was like, "Wow, you should be an actor."
You were fucking hammered. You threw up at the end. I love that. I mean, I'd like to see Old Spice recreate that, you know? Let's have Old Spice get some guys on there and fucking drink themselves into fucking vomiting. And I mean, that's what people come to Jeff's Barbershop for, I believe, is for just the authenticity of the show. We'll go to any extent. We will poison our bodies and fuck our livers up for life.
Just for entertainment. Just for you.
Yeah, so fuck those motherfuckers. They didn't just fire me when I was at my worst and, you know, just caught up in somebody else's fucking mistakes. And I will not just be a pushover here and let you take my shit and walk away, obviously. No, it's not time for a rant. It's not time for a rant. I'm going on vacation and I'm excited. This is the first time I'm taking a trip for myself other than to go get a surgery in Utah. In a year, almost. It's coming up. June 25th is a year since the accident.
The anniversary? Are you celebrating or?
No, I'm not, I don't know. Maybe we will celebrate. That is actually pretty funny if we had a party about it, right? Did we have an excavator cake?
Cake with the crane on it. Fuck.
Hey, if you can't laugh about it, you know, you pulled me out of that fucking water, Scott, and we have the tape.
That was fucking absolutely terrifying. Like I was standing there on the beach like every other idiot, filming it, watching it happen, and then you're swinging around on a carousel at high speed like you're on a fucking carnival ride.
Yeah.
And dude, that was.
And there's a lot of talk about who got to me first, who actually saved my life. There's been a lot of talks on in the comment sections and on the hiking sections when I go hike up there with Todd, and he gets very frustrated when I say to him that, you know, Scott looked pretty fast running through that water.
I looked pretty fast running through that water. I saw the clip myself. I was like, damn, I was fast.
You fucking caught up to Todd. You might have even passed him. Let's review that tape. Look at that. Ilya's out there first. Todd flying up. Look at that. Todd in the lead. And Scott comes out of nowhere. Scott in the lead. Off my nose. Oh my God. Scott, you got to me first.
Damn, finish line.
I mean,
so you were out of the rope already at the point when I got there. It's like fuzzy to me because like my heart was racing so fucking fast. You were screaming out at one point like, no, stop. Like, and it was like fucking like.
Not the right time for that. I have played this a lot, but I haven't played this with you guys, and I haven't talked to a lot of you guys publicly on camera since the whole documentary. And that's just because our schedules now, the shit we do, like we've been separated by this virus, you know? We've all grown. I feel like 10 years has gone by, you know?
It's been a long year. It's been weird. There's so many different things that have been like in motion and happening throughout this year. It's nuts, but.
Yeah. And people have their perspective. They think that I'm just going to hate everybody and sue everyone and fucking do all this evil shit and try to like, I don't know what people want me to do, but I've said over and over again that, you know, accidents happen and forgiveness is the only way to move on in life and be happy, you know?
And I don't even have an issue with this fucking.
The 5% is here.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Bring him on in. This is our ex. What the fuck title do you even want to give him? He was
producer guy?
Yeah, he was a producer guy.
Sit next to the producer guy?
A little weasel.
Yeah.
He's the topics guy that we never use any of his topics.
He was the guy that we would have stand awkwardly next to Oscar. And they were supposed to come in with topics for us to talk about. Before we get to this, all this J Boy stuff, and he comes in here with the topics. Yeah, I'm going to Miami for the Logan Paul fight, and I'm gonna be sitting ringside. Mike came on here. He said he was gonna get me a ticket. He said he was gonna hook me up. He didn't, but he gave me a friends and family discount, so I only had to pay half price for my ringside seat.
$40,000.
It was a lot of money. It wasn't 40 grand, but it was a lot of money, but I'm treating myself. It's my first vacation in a year. Been working hard, getting surgeries, going out there, and I'm betting all of my money on Logan Paul
I was
to
about
win.
to ask.
Yeah. Let me just do a double take there just in case, because this episode will come out after the fight. I'm going there and I'm betting all my money on Floyd Mayweather. Use either take of that. Make me sound like a fucking psychic. I want people to think I predict shit. Welcome, Jay Boyce, everybody. Welcome, Jay Boyce.
I can't tell if that was like cheers or booze.
Those are boos for Jay. We give you cheers.
It's a little mixed in there.
This is kind of like a Scott Cast reunion. You were the co-producer.
Yeah, we can call it that.
Sorry, that's a little long.
That's what
You
she
think
said.
whiskey gonna help him?
I just love that Khabib one. I just got that one on here. You think whiskey gonna help him? You know, when he was about to fight Connor.
Yeah.
He think whiskey gonna help him?
I've definitely cut down on how much I drink, how often I go out and party and whatnot. Obviously, there's pandemic related reasons for not going out and partying, but just like in general, drinking less. Also, in the past couple months, I've been prescribed some new anxiety medication. No, I don't think whiskey's gonna help me. But
That's the takeaway. Whiskey's not helping anymore.
Definitely get me hands on you, Jamie.
I know.
I fucking love the sound bites.
It's great. I have so much fun. Otherwise, I would not want to be here. I'm pumped. I'm pumped that I'm going on this trip. I'm gonna be ringside at the fight.
Oh, shit. Actually, a few weeks ago, I played basketball with Floyd. Yeah,
Did you really?
Yeah, I played in a pickup game with Floyd and his whole crew.
Get the fuck out of here.
No joke. Yeah, I have a picture with him.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's really small. Tiny, I would say.
Like 5'7"?
Yeah, 5'7". He would fit in the frame.
Did you
for
speak
sure.
to Floyd at all? Or are you guys friends?
Is this a true story?
I have a picture on my goddamn it. Oh, it's on my Instagram, man. You
I'm
don't know
sorry,
any
I
of it.
don't. I have no.
Okay. I forgot that was Floyd that you played with. I forgot.
Yeah,
that was the photo
he's
you
not
posted.
bad. He's not bad at basketball. Like, I thought he was going to be absolutely terrible.
Well, he's
Insane
obviously athletic.
cardio, right?
Great cardio. I also played with Ryan Garcia like a couple weeks after that.
That's the other fighter, King
The other
Ryan.
fighter,
trains
yeah.
with Jay,
I raced
right?
Ryan in the fucking Logan Paul race.
Olympic Challenger Games.
Since we got our topics, guys.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, we got any topics? Any new rap songs out? Huh, boys? So you got Kyle. You got any new? What's some new good rap songs that are out? Kyle, this is the same issue we had with Jay and Scott.
Yeah.
Back when we did the Scott cast. This is why it fell apart and it failed. And because Scott went on tour and all that shit. Oh, here he is. All right. Nice of you to show up, Steven.
What's happening? Nice to meet you, Steven.
Jay?
Scott.
Okay.
I'm Jay. Nice to meet you.
Jay?
Jay.
Okay.
He's my intern. We just did a crime only episode.
What do you need?
You need to sit down. It's my seat.
Right here?
Yeah.
You want to fight me for it? I hear that's a big thing right
We
now.
just did a crime only episode, and he was inspired by. I guess just give him the seat because he could sit there. Where you could go in the bathroom like old times. It's kind of funny that Jay's next to Oscar like the old days, just standing over his shoulder and just all awkward. Damn, Steven, you're coming in hot, smoking a cig in the house. Normally I'd be pissed off, but it's cooler than a Juul.
Really? You like 6? I told myself I'd never come back here.
No 6.
Damn, you changed over a week, bro. Not even. It's been like 3 days.
Yeah, a rough day. Fucking people cut me off in traffic. I was gonna freak out.
You got a little New York accent there too?
You see that TikTok clip of that guy who was riding his bike and he was like live streaming it and he like pulled up to your car and he was like, look at this ass hat. He's like, oh shit, that's Jeff.
Oh yeah, over there. Yeah, I did see that. Man, yeah. People are gonna start spotting me out there when I got an Airstream, a shiny chrome Airstream, just driving all around. Damn, that cigarette's strong. Nobody's ever smoked a cigarette in
What's
this
his
house.
name, Jay?
Yeah,
Jay, is this yours? The LaCroix?
Nope.
It's not. Is this yours?
No.
it's kind of nice seeing Jay back there again, like old times. I wish somebody had a fucking topic. Is there any hot new rap songs out?
You're fired.
What'd you just get out of fucking prison, Steven?
I put a cigarette in, trying to be cool, and I might throw up.
Oh, you actually you did it by accident?
It's hitting my stomach really bad right now. No, I did it on purpose, trying to be like cool and hard. I'm not hard, by the way. I'm like that was. Never mind.
I'm
not shaking. I was so scared to do that.
I saw you
I'm
shaking.
not like that at all.
I saw you shaking.
I don't even wear glasses. These are his.
Yeah, let's take him off.
That was really good. I was like, this guy's pretty intimidating.
I love my old squad. Not my old squad, still squad. You know, meeting my new youngins that are coming up. They're a little up and comers. Steven is a very talented, funny guy.
Funny how?
He's not like smart, like a strategic comedian. He's just like naturally funny. Like when he tries to be funny, I'm like, Steven, enough. But him on his own, he's you know. He's a good guy. You know, he's a good guy. We love him. And he's been a big hit. They all love him.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Thanks.
Want more?
Whoa.
But Steven is a big fan of you, and he's going to be very respectful. We did a crime only episode for Patreon exclusive, and Steven sat in with a couple of wise guys, and he thinks that he is now a gangster. He thinks he's a hardened criminal because he met one guy, and it's affected him big time. He's easily influenced. That's why he smokes cigarettes. That's why he smokes Juuls. And, he does whatever's hot at the moment. Who do you think's going to win the fight?
What if they knock each other out?
At the same time?
No, if Logan gets in his shit and fucking might win. But
Logan's just so big.
Yeah. That's scary.
That'd be crazy if Steven just called the fight right now. That was the actual outcome.
That's the prediction?
No, but I really feel like if Floyd, Logan tries to, what's it called when you hold each other in boxing when you,
Clinch.
Well, clinch.
Yeah, clinch up. If they clinch
if
and he's able to
whacks him when they clinched.
I watched the McGregor fight. I don't know, my fucking brain's fried. I watched the McGregor fight. Fucking cancel the whole shoot.
It was scary.
I watched the McGregor fight. Floyd was putting his head down. He was turning around, and that's because Floyd just, wasn't used to that style of McGregor closing off distance and getting those angles on him and stuff, and he just would cover up. So Floyd is so good defensively. Even if you do catch him like you clinch up and you start throwing those punches.
Even threw the hands up.
Yeah, no, I know. But
is that fight like a year ago and we watched it in your apartment? Like over a year ago?
McGregor versus Mayweather? No, that was like 4 years ago.
What fucking fight was that?
We watched McGregor versus Poirier, and McGregor got knocked out.
What are the odds on the Logan Paul Mayweather fight? Isn't it like
I think if you bet $1,000, you win 100. If you bet on Floyd, and if you bet $100, you win 1,000 on Logan. I think that's where it's at right now. It's funny how we all kind of branched off and started our own crews in quarantine. You have your squad over there in your house. You have Jack, and you have your girlfriend. You have Jay. Your boyfriend. No, I'm off today,
kids,
man.
My cats.
You got your own little squad going on.
I got a house full of pussies. We call it House Sire. So yeah, we got Jay, Jack, the 2 cats, and everyone who comes over to use my gym in the morning.
But it's nice how you have that. You have people coming by, and there's a reason for them to come by. I'm so far over here now, and I got my own little crew that I put together. And Steven he started off working as an intern. He was helping me edit and doing stuff like that, and helping me film. Then we realized he was screwing up everything we gave him to do. And, I was about to let him go, but I was like, you know what? He's got something about him. Even when he's fucking up so bad, it still makes me laugh and it makes me happy. And that's sometimes more important than an efficient employee, I guess. That might sound so dumb.
After you hit your head, do you remember anything about walking back from the shore?
It's a little blurry. There's moments that I remember. I remember when I was still in the water, walking out, and my vision had already been doubled at that moment because it's from the impact that I have the double vision. People still don't understand till this day. I try to explain it, but it's just if you have 2 cameras next to each other and they're perfectly lined up so the shots match perfect, and then you just kind of move one back an inch, and now you try to line the shots up, and that's how I see. That's how I see right now, and that's why I'm doing surgeries to move my eye a millimeter out and a millimeter to the right position and fix my double vision. That's why I keep on doing these surgeries.
Yeah, just to get it all fixed. The reason I brought it up was because when we were walking out, we were kind of pushing you on the floaty out of the water, right? And then afterwards, I had you on my arm or whatever, and you were looking at me, and you were like you were just still funny, you could tell you were knocked around. You didn't know exactly what was going on, but you were like, how do I look? I look good, right? I still look good.
No way.
Dude, yeah, you look you look beautiful. You're going to have a great scar. You're going to look cool. Chicks are going to love it. You're going to be badass. And you were just all right, cool.
What the fuck? I don't remember any of that.
I was the one who walked you from the shore to the car.
Yeah.
But you were just how do I look? I look good though still, right?
They wouldn't let me look in the mirror. They wouldn't let me pull the visor down because my shit was literally hanging off. Everything was just flapped over.
It's definitely good that you didn't look at it you would.
I remember saying there's a moment there in between all this. Obviously I talked to you about it the other day when we hung out, that I went through a dark depression there, and I kind of it was me who distanced myself from everybody. It was just I don't know. I was just going through something. And I didn't want anybody to see me weak. I didn't want anybody to feel sorry for me or whatever. I just wanted to kind of cover it up and heal on my own. And it's just so weird because that trip I came back from, I was so low because I was fuck, I got to go another 2 weeks. Last time I went 2 weeks with my eyes stitched shut. I opened it up and it didn't work. So now like I have to just pray that next time when I open it up, it works. And this documentary came on about Michael Bisping. Do you know who that is?
I know the name. I forget who he is. I'm so bad with like people.
He's a UFC fighter. Jay, do you know Michael Bisping?
It's my name.
Yeah, I know Michael Bisping. He was a middleweight fighter.
Middleweight champion, UFC middleweight champion, the first one from the UK, and he won the title with one eye. He lost his eye because he got kicked by Vitor Belfort. This guy who's on fucking steroids. This is before they were testing. You know what I mean, Jay? This is back in the day.
Destroyed by a left hand.
Yeah, well, no, it was a head kick.
Well, that one was, but the most famous one was the other guy who just destroyed him.
Yeah, he's been through. Look, there's him pulling out his glass eye.
Oh yeah, I definitely recognize this guy.
Yeah. So this guy, he's a legend. He's now a commentator in the UFC and he has podcasts and he does a bunch of stuff. But his documentary randomly came on autoplay. It's called My Destiny. And it's about how he went through his life. He seemed like he was never going to get his opportunity to win the title. Because that's any UFC fighter, any athlete, you want to be the best, you want to win. Every time he got close to it, something would happen. He'd get knocked out and he'd get set back 5 steps. So finally, he gets his fucking head kicked by Vitor Belfort when he's on all these steroids. It makes him have like same orbital blowout like I had. He had to go through multiple surgeries afterwards. And one of the surgeries got infected. He ended up losing that eye, but he lied to the doctors. He got cleared and he got another title shot out of nowhere. And he fucking won the fucking title with one eye. And I'm sitting here complaining like, I can't do comedy. I can't do fucking podcasts anymore because I got one eye. It's like, it just made me feel like such a little bitch, but also gave me so much hope that I was like, I need to make a documentary. I need to do some cool shit. Where's my bucket? Sorry, I'm on these fucking vitamins.
I went to the place we got cryo today, and I got a bunch of vitamins from there and signed up for a membership. So
hell yeah, alternative meds. We're gonna be fucking sharp. We might start this goddamn podcast, Scottcast, up again.
Just have me on as a guest every once in a while, like Steven here.
Yeah,
Michael Bisping, his second name.
Michael Bisping too over here, young Michael Bisping.
Who's that again? That's that guy.
The story I just told the whole fucking story about him. Who is he? Yeah, it's that guy. He got kicked in the head. He lost his eye. Just goes to show you, you know, there's people out there that are dealing with similar stuff as you or worse stuff, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Rise above it.
Oh, when are you gonna do YouTube boxing? You're gonna become the fucking greatest YouTube boxer. Fuck Jake Paul.
I'm gonna fucking go out there. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going out there to the fights this weekend.
I'll train you.
I'll fucking get in a fight. If I see Dave Portnoy out there, what? I'm fucking slapping him up. Yeah, I might make a whole fucking scene out there.
You start.
Jeff Wick is.
Dude, you should start some like crazy drama when you're there.
Why don't you drink?
I never drink.
I never drink. Yeah, that's right, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, dead when I get me hands on you, do you hear me?
I never drink.
Fucking dead.
I never drink.
Hey, there's something you said about the commentary was that you were milking it, right?
Yeah.
Sure. So what?
Some people, I don't know, they just go on podcasts because they have to post weekly, and they just ramble, kind of like we did. That's kind of like what we did on the Scottcast. And that's kind of like what we're doing here. We have no plans.
But like, look, it's kind of like a negative connotation on the word milking it. But yeah, of course, like you had something happen. You made a docuseries out of it. You made like a creative story. Moo. Was that to shut me up?
No. It's just sometimes the sound bites are too loud. But yeah, I made $9 from the entire series that we spent probably. I mean, that series cost us, I don't know, maybe $200,000 from traveling, flying all these bananas around and getting them hotel rooms.
Yeah, but let's talk about the Patreon rewards.
Patreon was great, and that was not just great for the money. I loved that part of it because, you know, money brings opportunity, and it allows me to pay these guys and not stress that everything's gonna fucking crash and burn. But and it also allows me to make more like bigger budget stuff, which I'm so excited about. It's got my wheels turning. I want to write movies. I want to do so many different projects.
You've got like a whole like community in there that you know is just there to support you too.
Yeah. And also the shit that I needed from the start, which was the messages and the people that could relate to my shit, and like my accident helped. And that's the best part about all this, because if I kept it a secret my whole life, then it all happened for nothing.
For sure.
So I better be able to fucking milk it. I better milk it for either milk, if you want to call it helping people, milking it. That's one thing. Making money on it. I'm a content creator, a filmmaker.
Boxer.
Yeah, a boxer.
Yeah. We need to push that.
You want to get me in a fight?
Yes. You're going to be the best fucking YouTube boxer ever. You're going to beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And you're going to have that position. Like, you're going to, like, because, like, come on, like, what other YouTubers, like, doing what Jake Paul's doing. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, everyone's trying, but
Jake has sacrificed a lot. He does not even make YouTube videos anymore. He's not doing any of this shit.
yeah.
He seems like he fucking trains hard, like constantly.
He trains hard.
Yeah,
he's a big boy too. He's 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", like 200 pounds.
Is that your height? What's your height?
I'm 165, but I'm fucking sharp. I got razor sharp knuckles. And I'm not putting fucking pillows on these if I get into it with somebody out there. I'm just lighting them up. It's a fucking bloodbath.
Bare knuckle boxing.
I've been to Dade County before. I'll go back and see my friends. It's a fucking daycare.
What's that? Like a prison?
It's where I went to jail in Miami. I mean, I would like to have a nice trip, a nice vacation. I need one. It's been a year. It's been
stop trying to start fights with Dave Portnoy.
No, at the end though, you should have a very nice weekend, but at the very end, fucking punch some random dude.
At the very end,
and then they put the cameras on
jail
you.
there, and I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
At least I save money on the hotels. That's good because they're very expensive. They're like $1,500 a night because there's a damn crypto conference going on and the Logan and Mayweather fight.
There's a crypto conference in Miami right now. Jay, what the fuck? Why aren't we there?
Yeah, you guys are missing out.
We were invited, actually.
I don't think they got fucking dick sack coin over there though, but I think it's mostly about Bitcoin. I know you guys like those penny stocks.
You would know nothing about this.
As long as it's not a pump and dump, I don't want to promote scams, coins here.
I don't think there's any room for any promotion of any coins on this podcast right now. But we're in a coin called Hoj.
Are you fully in that one?
I'm like not fully in that one. I definitely have a diversified portfolio, but I am heavily invested in that one. And the reason I like it is because it's passed like the legal inspection saying it's not a security. So you're allowed to talk about it the way people talk about Doge and shit. Whereas these other coins like SafeMoon and etc. It's, if you get paid, like influencers are being paid.
Are you up or down since you started?
Even.
Same.
Oh, yeah. That's good in an investor standpoint, It's like if you go to Vegas and you come home even, it's a win in my book. You had a good time. You're entertained. I'm sure it's fun. I don't know. For me, I get stressed looking at it. I just put all my money in it and I fucking left it alone. I don't think I'm going to go in anymore because I couldn't pay Steven for about a week. He asked me to get paid and it took me a little extra time.
Can I pay you in crypto today?
Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that. I could send you
Me?
Uh-huh.
Send me a Bitcoin.
I don't fucking want crypto.
Send you a Bitcoin?
2.
I have 1 Bitcoin.
I'll split with Oscar. Kyle.
Hey,
I own 1 Bitcoin that I'm never going to sell.
A Bitcoin would have been nice. What?
You don't
2
have a
months
Bitcoin?
ago when it was $65,000?
Yeah.
What? 65? Remember we were in Utah and it was like 30 and it hit us all. That was like the highest.
I bought one when it went to 30.
Remember we were in Utah and it went up to 30 and it was like the highest it's ever been. What was it? 30?
We were watching it and it would go like $1 and be like, sell it. And we'd be like, damn, we just fucking made a profit. And then all the fees actually made us lose money.
Yeah.
But we're new investors, We're learning this shit as we go.
How do you feel about Jeff's music career?
I think it's great. I watched the Hire video. I was supposed to be a part of that, but I was actually in a session working on real music at the time. But I want to say
that's not it. Don't fucking boo me. Turn that off.
Can we
when my friend hit me with the crane.
Did you release a new song about Jonah recently?
No, I didn't.
I thought there might have been a song in that. I wanted to watch
when
that.
My friend hit me with the crane.
Did you get copyrighted for that parody or no?
No, actually I had Scott from Creed actually helped me out with that, and he cleared it. We put in a lot of work on that fucking video, man. I wanted that shit to be the grand finale to my accident, and me just turning over a new leaf. The fucking shackles are off. This fucking weight's off my chest. So that song was supposed to be the huge moment that raised all this money, and it went to a mental health charity. I paid a band $2,000 to record the instruments. I paid a audio engineer to make me sound fucking anywhere listenable because it was horrible. If you go to the Patreon, we have like the recording of the raw vocals. It's fucking horrible. It's painful. I cringe at it. I can't even watch that. But these guys control the Patreon and they post whatever they want on it. So it's up, and it's like we worked so hard to get that song done and all that shit. So it had a happy ending when technically I'm still gonna be dealing with surgeries for a couple more months, but
Can we watch it right now?
It will get copyrighted.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it got age restricted. It was a fundraiser video, and it got age restricted and cut off. So they blocked it in a lot of countries, and it made no money. So YouTube, instead of helping me raise money for my people that follow me and they follow me for mental health care and just advice on that, or just something to watch where we share our experiences with our own mental health problems and they can relate to, and we try to raise money for the crazies. Me being one of them, you being one of them, you being one of them for sure. Don't fucking deny it. You are mentally ill. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure. Everybody is here. Kyle's in a shower with the curtain up. We got Jay Boyce back there. I mean, we tried to raise money for the crazies, but YouTube cut it off. They didn't allow it. They want to keep us fucking crazy. I'm trying to make a difference in the world, use my platform for good, but they keep on fucking shutting me down.
Shutting them down.
Milking the shit out of this though.
Yeah, whatever.
At least you got something to talk about. Whether it's milking it or not, you got something to talk about constantly, forever, for the rest of your life. How long do you think Michael Bisping talked about his eye? He probably still talks about it to this day.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he has a good sense of humor about it, and that helped me a lot to see that. Like, while it was so fresh, I was like, "Fuck, I'm disabled now. I'm gonna be parking in handicapped spots. People are gonna be making fun of me." Calling me the R word,
Retard? What?
Yeah.
You can't say that now?
Canceled. Well, you could say it because your IQ test results prove that you are mentally disabled. That is the proper, mentally challenged. Yes.
I don't know what the proper thing to say is. I was talking to my mom about it because my little brother Doran is autistic, like mild case. And I was like, Mom, I don't even know what the proper thing like to call it is anymore. And she's like, honestly, I don't know either. And I did so much research and like have been involved in like associations and worked with these kids and stuff. And like, I honestly don't know.
Special needs. My mom's brother, my uncle Champy had cerebral palsy. He was special needs. My mom would just say special, you know?
But it's like personal preference of that particular person with whatever mental thing they have is like what they would like to be called.
I mean, honestly, bro, I still got my damn thing on.
Your auto-tune?
Yeah, I'm speaking with my fucking auto-tune on. Yeah, my uncle had cerebral palsy. R.I.P. Uncle Champy. But he was always happy. He was always in good spirits. And he was the life of the party. And everyone loved him. So I think when they say special, they really mean it. Don't do that right into the mic. So disrespectful. Where was I? And he does it again. But you know what? He's special. And when I say that, I mean it. I don't mean it as disrespectful. Steven is like my special needs little brother. And I'm here to care for him. And I know I've said I want him to be in the UFC and do all that stuff and win a championship in the welterweight division. And I had you over here. I got you onto smoking cigarettes now instead of Juuls. Maybe that wasn't the right decision.
Sometimes what you can do is lead by negative example. That's what I did with my brothers. I grew up in a way that they knew that they shouldn't grow up, so they didn't do it.
You need to make your own mistakes and learn from them. That's the only way sometimes. Sometimes you have to hit rock bottom. You have to hit rock bottom to change, you know?
I don't drink.
Why don't you drink?
I don't drink.
Because I hit rock bottom.
I tell you, some booze at parties.
I never drink.
You're mad backwards, cunt.
Okay, it goes too long. We should fucking trim off that end part. I just need I don't drink, I never drink. But that's just because, I fucking made plenty of mistakes. And I'm sure they'll come up on this podcast, you know, as we get into stories, because I don't have you to bounce off of anymore. It's just me just rambling about all the dumb shit I've done in my life.
And being like, oh, okay, wait, hold on. Maybe we shouldn't tell that story.
Yeah.
You just tell them now.
But I'm pretty cleaned up now. I've honestly changed up my act a lot, except for this motherfucker.
My actions will speak words.
I will get revenge on him.
What is that quote even? My actions will speak words.
Yeah, it was in the weight loss series when he was lying. So that's why his words were all fucked up, because he didn't even know what he was saying. Jay, you believe that shit?
I mean, yeah, I can completely believe anything that he does at this point.
It's kind of nice having him back. What do you think, Oscar? You don't like him hanging over your shoulder?
Well, he's kind of under me now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the toilet?
Yeah.
This is kind of like a reoccurring nightmare.
Put him in the bathroom.
Honestly. It's worse, actually, because I have no way to escape.
And you don't get 5% anymore.
Yeah. I never saw a dime anyways.
We never made a fucking penny from Scott Cast. We did that shit because we love this shit. I'm not making a fucking dime on this one. LaCroix, sponsor your boy. I've never seen any other person in the world drink one of these but me. And I got my whole team drinking them.
Look at Jay's hat.
It's a LaCroix hat.
LaCroix boys for life, baby.
Worst LA thing I've ever seen.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
LaCroix boys for
LA
life.
on it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of other bubbly seltzers.
I don't even pronounce that shit right. I'm getting it all fucking wrong. Everybody DMs me. You say LaCroix. Fuck that shit. It's a French fucking thing. LaCroix. Fuck that. Remember that idea that we had back in the day where we were going to put catheters to our penises and we were going to pee while we were doing the podcast? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
get up to
we're innovators over here. And I'm peeing right now.
Is this a real thing? Is he actually peeing in here? He comes in, he walks in with a cigarette. Jeff's taking a piss in his studio.
It's an innovative podcast, you know?
See, we could take a brief bathroom break, you know, if you want to just walk out the door.
No.
It's your penis.
Oh, you know what it is? I could smell the vitamins because I don't eat food with them.
Steven, you're a fucking idiot.
I love that one.
I can smell the vitamins.
Yeah.
I smell a little bit of coffee in the vitamins too.
That's all I have.
Like coffee, vitamins.
You should take those.
Is coffee and vitamins.
I feel like I'm in a Coachella porta potty.
Wait till Joe Rogan catches wind of this podcast and he's like, fucking, I'm going to start peeing in a bucket. You know, I could do 4-hour podcasts.
Doesn't he already do like 4-hour podcasts? I feel like Joe Rogan podcasts more than anybody else on the fucking planet.
Steven, get rid of this pee bucket. Unload it.
Okay. I was tripped and spilled this everywhere.
Don't spill the pee, please. There's already enough from Nerf. It is so convenient having a pee bucket to do these things because
I actually have to pee too if you want to pass it over. Thanks.
I won't look.
Are you actually gonna?
No, I'm not.
We all show our dicks over here. You know, it's like prison. It's like a fucking locker room.
Want to see my dick?
I mean, sure. Maybe not on the camera.
Show him, Steven. He made a pack. Look at that. Check it out.
What the fuck?
Show him the different discoloration.
I think you see it.
I saw enough.
I'm kind of self-conscious right now. It's really that's like it doesn't get much bigger, but what I'm saying is like it's very bright in here. And like
it's very bright in here.
All you need to know.
And it was very bright in there as well.
Oh Jesus.
Goddamn fly won't get the fuck out of this room.
This fucking leaf's pissing Jeff off. Now he's swatting it with a fly.
No, there's a fly that's been in here the whole time flying around this thing.
Hey, just like
I feel like Walter White in Breaking Bad. Oh yeah, we used to have that issue a lot back in Scottcast. It's
because of the Nerf shit.
Yeah, the Nerf shit was everywhere. This is such a nice moment, man. It's like old times. This is a chill podcast. I know I'm podcast loading because I'm going on vacation and I want to have this episode ready.
How long is this vacation you're talking about? I thought you were going for the fight. You probably for a couple days.
So I got
to go there, sell a bunch of drugs in Miami.
No, I'm always influenced by the wrong people when I go to Miami, and they'll probably get me to stay for longer than I plan on staying. So this is just in case I get caught up out there doing the wrong stuff. Then, you know, I have a podcast ready and I could stay committed to this and stay consistent because this is my fucking life now. I'm going to make Jeff FM
the biggest podcast in the entire world.
I'd be happy with like top 15.
Top 15, that's pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to make it to the top fucking number one for peanut buckets
you are.
And smoking cigarettes.
That's how you have the mindset. Top 5. Never. What is it? Never settle for less. Never mind.
No, that's good advice.
I'm saying we're going to make this the number 4.
But you're not even committed. You didn't even want to come today. You said I'm busy making money.
You asked me the last second. Every time
the fame got to him.
So it's kind of like a Jonah replacement.
The fight. The better.
I wouldn't call it that.
So is it you've addressed the beef?
I've addressed the beef. Yeah, Jonah and I have spoke. Yeah, he realized what he did was wrong with the whole, you know, forcing me out of the barbershop that I brought him in to create content with and build a team with him.
Also, I want to address something. Everybody was saying that Jonah wanted his privacy, and we respected his privacy. Like, we always asked him to come in way before ahead of time. He just never left the door open.
Good call. He would always be doing something funny in there, and we would pop in sometimes, and he would, if he had the door unlocked, he would have the whole shower, bathroom door unlocked. He'd have the shower door open, and he'd be in there in his ass, and we'd walk in Jesus, what the fuck, man? Lock one of them. Well, there's 3 doors that you could have closed in that situation.
So it was a business friendship move where he moved into your place as like sort of like partnership thing, and then it just kind of went south because he's like, oh shit, I don't have any privacy, and you're like, oh shit, my barbershop has someone who's leaving the doors open while they shower and pick their ass.
we were looking to get a house together initially where we were going to create content kind of like you and Jay, you know?
You know the game.
You know the game, like how you work together and you make content and it benefits everybody. You all chip in on the rent, you get to live in a nice house, and it's convenient for everyone. Me, I'm a little older, so I decided to go a different route. I wanted to stay in this building because I have a lot of other friends here, and I wanted to just get a bigger place because now we have more employees. We have the office here. We have a podcast studio inside, and I just don't have room to put the barbershop in it. So I wanted to keep that apartment, but also I told Jonah we would live together. And then that kind of seemed like the best solution because we can lock our doors at night and we could separate from being YouTubers. Because when you're a YouTuber, you sell your privacy. You sell your soul. You film 24/7, and every single day, if you want to be a good YouTuber, you got to be obsessed with it, and you have to be thinking about it all the time. I know, Steven, I know you have a lot of potential. I know you want to be a YouTuber. I know you get your priorities mixed up. You want to hook up with chicks, and you want to have sex.
Girls.
None of that.
None of that.
All that shit's going to be distractions. It's going to hold you back from reaching your goal.
I knew that. I do not bang girls. There's one girl I banged out here since
Whiskey gonna help him?
been out here.
Yeah. You think whiskey going to help you?
No.
Okay.
And don't call it banging. That's insensitive.
Sorry.
Bang.
Intercourse with girls.
No, not even that. It's either you made love or nothing. It had to be making love. Okay. Were you making love?
Yeah. No, I don't want her. No.
What the fuck?
Thinking I'm making love with her. Ew.
I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to be obsessed with it, and our brains are in this.
You got to be obsessed with her if you're gonna make love with her.
Hell yeah. Let me.
So I was banging her. I wasn't making love with her.
Enough of your sex stories. All right, this isn't one of those podcasts. No sex talk on here.
But like, there's also something to be said about, like you said, we're older. You know, there's like a content shift. There's like different stuff that we can do. We can't vlog us pranking our mom or our little sister or something like that. Like kids can do on YouTube. Like, what are we filming? I started a business channel recently so I can talk about business and finance and being an entrepreneur because that's what I'm interested in now. Like, I like that. I do music and a vlog on the side every once in a while.
Yeah, well, we've been in this business now for what, 5-6 years? So when we started, our audience, say they were 18, now they're 24, 25, you know? They don't want to watch fucking stupid pranks.
I got a comment recently that was like, oh, you're like saying this so you get like pity from your like mostly under 14-year-old followers. I'm like, my primary audience is 18 to 24, like
hell yeah,
80% of it. Like, cause I started 10 years ago on Vine. Like, it's not fucking, I don't have 12-year-olds following me. There's probably a few, but like, that's not my primary audience anymore.
Yeah. I got 60-year-olds. I'm in the 50 to 60 bracket. It's who's into my stuff.
Jesus,
after you went on the health journey, they were all looking into like, they're like, how do I go through the hospital process?
Yeah, they like the lava lamps and the set and stuff. It's more their time, more their speed. I'm a little older than a lot of these guys, so I like to share my life experience and knowledge to help them. And he was not having it. He was like, I'm going to be a movie star. And I don't give a fuck about your show. I don't give a fuck about all this shit. Your show's shit. It only gets views because it auto plays after David's videos. And you do the same thing every week, like legit, which is cool. We're pretty harsh on each other. We dig in deep, and you know, I love it. I love going at each other. But it just got to a point where it was too much, and we needed a little space, and he needed to hit rock bottom to, you know, have
Makes no sense at all.
little wake up call. So that's why I hit him with that restaurant. And that's why with the arson on the restaurant. And I know I said in the beginning of that video, everything was 100% real. And people are like, well, you clearly acted out that shot at the end. That was set up. You had the shot set up. You got the security footage. You guys must be cool. No, I got the security footage from Bardon because that's my boy. It's my inside guy. I got the footage from him. And yeah, we did set up the shots. But in my head, if I was not a YouTuber and if I was not documenting this shit, I would have gone there and fucking burned that place down to dust. And the only reason
very incriminating. If someone was to go commit arson on this building, they'd be like, oh, well, it was obviously fucking Jeff.
Well, no, let me finish. So let me finish what I'm saying, because I know fucking some scumbag, Def Noodles or somebody's going to take that out of context and try to get me arrested. But what I'm saying is, I said it was real because in my head, that's the reason why I did not burn it down. If somebody fucked me over and kicked me out of my business and just completely just fucking disregarded everything I've worked for and said, you know what, fuck him. I would go back and I would get revenge.
He started his own business.
And then rub it into my face, posted about it as I'm here with nothing, you know? And he's living in my shit, in my fucking spot, living in there, posting in there, bragging about his new shit. I would, but I'm a different person now. I'm a changed man. And that's what this episode was showing. It was showing that I have gone through this transition and I do have a deep love and respect for that family. So yeah, it was reenacted some parts, but was it real? These thoughts all went through my head. I came up with the idea and I played it out. Normally this is what I would do, but this is why I did not go to that extent. And that's why we're here. And we all learned our lesson. I talked to Jonah afterwards. And Maureen was very happy and she was emotional when she watched it because she knows it was, you are
the best son I have.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I'm her favorite son and she's my favorite mother. I'm sorry, Mom.
You should have
she's gonna be pissed at that.
Just have Maureen and Jonah's dad come on the podcast, just them two.
Yeah. I would take the whole family on, do episodes with each of them. But him, great memories. I teared up through that montage of all the memories we had because
especially when we watched all the footage back when we were making the documentary. We used to like hate him because he would do the same stupid joke every week that we would put out.
He would just go, the eye. Are you looking at me or are you looking past me? Like, it was just lazy effort that he would put into my videos. And I felt like I did a lot for him. He asked me one time to turn $20 into the most money that I could. And you had 48 hours. I turned that into $6,000. I did a lot of illegal stuff, but I worked my ass off for his video. And I expect sometimes people to put in the same effort that I give them. I just sometimes respect it in return, but it doesn't always work like that.
Yeah. Well, I will say the guy that you said is not a replacement, but kind of is striking me as a replacement because you have him on as kind of a co-host right now, has a slightly larger penis.
Really?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, what?
Yeah, bro.
I've never met someone with a smaller.
You got him beat double.
Really? That was just supposed to be a quick joke, but
it's actually bigger.
Double the size.
Let's get off the penis topic now. I'm sorry I brought it up.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. I never even thought about that.
But he's like fatter than this, so of course it's gonna make it look smaller. I'm fat too, but my mom just texted me on the way here saying I'm getting fat. My mom. But anyways,
fucking bigger dick than Jonah, funnier naturally, nailing chicks. Smoking cigs. You'll take whatever haircut I give you whenever.
Special needs.
If I said let's skin your head bald right now, we use duct tape to rip it out, you'd probably be like,
sure.
No, I love him, and that's why everyone else loves you at home because you're real.
Hell yeah,
and you're a team player. You're loyal.
Yeah. Sometimes I hear the hell yeah. I can't tell if it's a soundbite or if it's Kyle. Is it Kyle or a soundbite?
No, that's Lincoln. He's the star of our weight loss show, and he's my favorite guest I've ever collaborated with.
Hell yeah.
One time, we have a mutual friend, Ryan, right? It's fun. He recorded me asking me questions about Ryan and see if I would talk shit. So we would send it to Ryan and see if I was fake to Ryan. And I stayed true to him.
I had to test you out.
That was fucked.
Respect.
Yeah, I needed to know who I was working with here. I was bringing you into my small circle.
He set me up.
I set you up, but for a good reason, and you passed the test. You wouldn't talk shit about your friend.
You motherfucker.
He tried to offer me double the pay to work for him, or triple. To quit working with Ryan, because I was working for both of them at the time. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll pay you triple to quit working with Ryan and come work with me full time.
And it was all
lies. I was like, bro, I can't. I just promised him, like,
I'm going to make him an offer again.
I told Steven I was going to kill him if he didn't come work for me.
Yeah, some girl made a diss track about me, and she wanted to call in.
I saw that.
Brittany.
Oh, can we call? That's dope.
She made a whole
actually
like poem.
Hey, Brittany, do we have video of you, or do you prefer to just do this from
audio only
behind the wall?
I think
here?
just behind the wall.
Okay, I'm excited because I heard that you made a diss track on Steven, and
yeah,
I mean that's right up my alley. I love the sound of that. I would love to hear it. Do you mind performing this?
Yeah, I suppose, but I mean I cannot rap for shit, so
neither can we. But we still make music.
Do you want to beat for it?
Sorry, Scott, for incorporating you in that. Scott's talented. He's the only one here that has talent.
That's not true. I'm not talented at all.
Do we have a beat we can put on?
I think you should do it, and then if you want.
Oh, Scott, you made a song off my advice. I said, you're in pain right now. Use your pain to make art. And then you made a song about it, and then you got fucking canceled for it again. So that was my fault. I take responsibility for that. That was my advice. I think Scott's song was beautiful. I think it's important to, as an artist, to take your painful moments and use them to stay creative and
yeah, for sure.
Use that pain to make art. And that's what I tried to do with my accident. I have no talent. I have no talents, but I could smash my head off a crane, and I could hire damn good editors.
Pretty good.
Main reason we got you on here is to diss the shit out of Steven and set that ego down a few notches.
You know what he said when he walked in here? He said, "What's your name?" I said, "Sky." He said, "Don't care."
I do. That was a complete joke. That was like so disrespectful. I'm
gonna remember that for the rest of my life.
Okay,
that's fucked up, Steven.
What the fuck, Steven?
It was a bit.
Dead when I get me
Shut
hands
up.
on you, do you hear me?
I never.
You're fucking dead.
Sorry.
Here we go.
I'm still learning these things.
It's okay.
Yeah, his ego's huge right now, and the only guy that's allowed to have an ego here is who. It's this guy, because I run the show here. My name's on the wall.
Yeah, if your name's on the wall, you can get a big ego.
So Kyle can have an ego.
Kyle, I'll come in there and
bro, it just keeps coming up. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm gonna come back there and fucking rip somebody's arms are getting ripped off.
So funny.
Let's get to this song. Let's get to this diss track on Steven, because he's goofing around still, and I want him leaving here in tears.
By the way, it doesn't make too much sense in the first verse, because it was when I sent Steven a friend request. So it was based off that, the fact that he didn't fucking accept my friend request.
I didn't see it.
On Discord,
I didn't see it.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Stan.
I can't wait for her to end your career right now.
Oh my god, it's so exciting!
You're fired.
Oh god, I haven't even practiced.
It's fine.
It's all good. Neither have we. We have no idea what we're doing.
All the pressure's on you.
Hey Steve, I sent you a friend request, but you ain't responding. I left my Insta, Twitter, and phone number at the bottom. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad, I just think it's fucked up you don't answer fans. I'll be the biggest fan you ever lose. Sincerely yours, Stan, aka Brittany. P.S. We should be together too. Dear Steve, Mr. I'm too good to... Fuck. When I'm too good to call or answer my fans. This will be the last friend request I ever send your ass. It's been 1 week and still no word. I don't deserve it. Are you ghosting me or just busy playing Apex? I'll be the biggest fan you ever lose. Sincerely yours, Stan, aka Brittany. P.S. We should be together too. My love's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Steve accepted my friend request and he doesn't care at all. He's been too busy playing Apex, even though I have these pictures on my wall. It reminds me, Steve, please stop vaping or I won't even try at all.
Hell yeah.
That was good. Damn, yeah. We only got the second part.
White claws, damn me to drive. You know that song solo by the barbershop guy? About a guy swung into another guy and it ate like a wrecking ball, nearly killed him and fucked up his eyeball. The guy could have saved the other guy from drowning but didn't. Instead he sat in an excavator and filmed it. That's kind of like how this is. He could have rescued me from drowning. Now it's too late. I've drank 8 White Claws now. I'm drowsy. I'm headed to the lake. I love you, Steve. We could have been together. Think about it. You ruined it now. I hope you can't sleep when you dream and scream about it. I hope you can't vape anymore because you can't breathe without me. I'm almost set. Oh shit, Steve. You just accepted my friend request. I'm turning back now. I'm happy. The perfect ending to the relentless quest.
Wow.
I'm happy now. Let's
Damn,
go.
I don't have my fucking buttons that I'm used to here. But
well
That
done.
was
Very
so
creative. Very well written.
I tried my best. I fucked up some parts, but it's alright.
hey, Steven.
I just got dug at.
You're done here. Yeah, you're done. You got fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
Your career is done. You're a meme for life.
Fired.
You're now a meme. You cooking? You can't even vape anymore because you can't breathe without me. Oh my god!
Yeah, you
About
can't
a guy
breathe
who
without
swung
me.
You know what?
another
I thought I
guy.
was gonna hate this episode because it was just we just had Scott as the guest. It was a filler one, but little did I know that this was gonna go down. Man, I love my fucking audience. You guys are
That
the
was
best.
good.
That last part was so sick.
Yeah.
You ruined it now. I hope you can't sleep and you dream and you scream about it. I hope you can't vape anymore because you can breathe without me.
can't breathe
Fuck you.
I'm so good.
They're good.
Man, you are nuts. You are fucking crazy.
No,
you need some of that NAMI money that I would have raised if my videos didn't get age restricted. They should have sent that shit directly to you because you are fucking insane, but in a good way.
Pent up shit.
Yeah, no, I love the
Yeah, you
Aussies.
bet.
You
That
guys
was
are the
so good.
best. Brittany, I don't say this to a lot of people, but I love
Yeah,
you.
baby.
I love you and thank you so much for the support.
I love you
Thank
too,
for
I love
calling
you,
in.
Jeff.
You love me? I love you too.
Of course, thank you.
You love Steven still?
Fuck you, Steve.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Love you too, Brittany.
Yeah, we could take one more caller because that was funny.
Hey, Steve, I just drank 5 White Claws. Dare me to drive?
Oh my goodness, I did not know this was going to be a video.
Oh, you didn't? I thought the staff would have told you.
It's all good.
Well, we got Scott here. I don't know if you're familiar with the Scott Cast, but it's a podcast that we used to do, and we canceled it. But now we're back. He's back on the show.
We canceled it. I got canceled, and we're back.
Yeah, I got no hat on. It's a new thing for me.
When you were on Dixie's show and you took your hat off, I was like, what the fuck? Does hat hair even exist for Jeff?
Oh, no. Hat actually molds my hair into the perfect position. It's a weird thing that happens to me, but I'm doing a hair reveal soon. I'm going to come out and I'm going to make a pact that I'm not going to wear hats for a year.
How could you do that? You love hats.
I love wearing hats, but I'm going to try my best to stick to this.
Are you keeping your mullet?
Yeah, I don't have any plans to get rid of the mullet anytime soon. Actually, you can pull up that article, Oscar. There's an article of we actually made mullets cool, and if we go back in time to a deleted scene in the barbershop when I gave the mullet, I said, watch, every single fucking TikToker and fuckboy are gonna have this hairstyle. How long do you think it's gonna take for all the Hype House kids to have mullets after this? I guarantee Lil Hoodie has one fucking next week. And now there's articles coming out in The Sun. It's like a UK publication that showed Todd and I are the start of this trend. I don't want to take complete credit for the mullet making it cool. It's been around. It's been hot in Australia for a while, but we normalized it in America, and now we got all the fucking assholes having it. Do you have any other questions besides that hard-hitting mullet question?
Whose idea was it for Jeff to be the co-host on Scottcast?
The whole thing was Jeff's idea, but I mean, you go ahead, elaborate.
I wanted to have a podcast. I also wanted to prank Todd. In the barbershop, I would go into these extensive bits where I would prank my friends. And I thought like the most psychological prank on Todd would be to start a podcast with his best friend and not even tell him and just release an episode while he was hungover coming home from Coachella. And we had fun doing it. And I was so shy to talk on podcasts for so long and share so much of myself. Because when I go into things, I go all in and I give a piece of my soul into each one of these episodes. And I was scared to have it be the Jeff podcast. So Scott was in a cast at the time. He had broke his foot on tour. And it was just a funny pun, Scott cast. When Toddcast would have been a better name because it rhymes with podcast, Toddcast. But we were like, fuck it, let's make this dumb as possible. Like Jeff FM, 3 Fs in a row. It's terrible. It's hard to say. And finally, I worked up the courage to put my own name on a podcast. Thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you again. You're really cool. And thank you for doing this, even though you didn't think it was going to be a live show.
I'm glad it was this one. If I get picked for anyone, I'm glad it was this one.
Scottcast reunion, baby. Bam, 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 bam. I wish I had that soundbite still.
There, I did it for you.
Yeah, they took that one from me. All right, well, we love you and we appreciate your support. So thank you so much for calling in.
Peace out.
Next caller, get rid of her. Get rid of her. Get off the screen.
Okay.
Very cool. All right, we're losing our guest. So that probably means we're losing our audience. Time to wrap it up. Guys, go to Miami.
Good luck in Miami, Jeff.
I'm not one to flex, but I earned this vacation, baby, and I'm going to have some fun. And I'm going to come back here fresh, and I'm going to give you guys the inside scoop of what went down in Miami this weekend. All right, thanks, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Jay.
All right, thanks, guys.
If you don't have any ad reads for this podcast, be sure to just do like a quick ICBD plug in the beginning of it.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Get Scott CBD. Vitamins.
Get Scott CBD and fucking it cures cancer, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It reduces inflammation. It helps with stress and anxiety. It helps you sleep at night.
Whoa, wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
His life, he'll talk about it with us. Now it's Jeff FM.
They don't get you high, right?
I mean, that also will help you with fucking.
They won't get you high, right?
They don't get you high.
Okay.